opener. Excellent work as always by our
completely
students
clean.
and
Now
staff.
you can eat off that.
Stop it. From an action-packed four-way to a quite interesting singles match. How do you know when Danhausen, look, kid with a Danhausen mask. How do you know when Danhausen has a mask on? It's just his face.
That's the wackiness that is Danhausen, Wadsworth. You can't wipe the makeup or that goofy smile off his face.
You call it goofy, I call it creepy as hell. They love Danhausen. But somebody that doesn't love Danhausen is his opponent tonight.
I love his opponent.
No, don't get me wrong, I was a fan.
I was too. Very disappointed when they pulled the plug.
Even more so when he hit Swaggle with a trash can.
Well, that's it for a different reason. Oh, he's going to tear down the entranceway.
Thought the Pale Rider called Indianapolis home, by the way.
Well, he's got to live somewhere. The Phantom Zone was full, apparently. I don't know.
Tell you what, this is a guy who is still as frightening as ever. Incredibly strong. Still in incredible shape.
Incredible shape. He's got the frosty hair. He's got the weird low-budget horror movie axe thing that he carries around. I mean, come on.
I'm not getting close enough to find out about it. Last time we saw one of those, it got broken over Swaggle.
You have a lot of memories involving Swaggle being beaten up.
It's really hard to forget Mordecai beating the crap out of Swaggle, let's be honest.
Well, yeah, all right, I'll give you that.
I think he's anointing our ringside crowd.
Is he?
Is he blessing them? Is he judging them? I'm not sure.
I don't think they know either. They're going to wake up. I'll wake up tomorrow with no soul. They're going to wonder what happened.
Are you going to argue with that guy?
They're all going to be redheaded gingers with no souls.
Isn't that redundant?
Well, I just wanted to make sure everybody knew what I was talking about. Hey, it's no mentor-mentee, so you know.
Danhausen trying to get Mordecai in the ring. He's taking his time.
Danhausen's not afraid. He wants to mix it up. He wants to do a little spiritual challenge here, I think.
Danhausen's used to being the most spooky one in a match, and I don't know that that's true.
Are you sure about that, though? Because, you know, at some point Danhausen transitioned into not being really spooky anymore. Like, tequila isn't spooky, Wadsworth, unless you have really bad tequila, then it's horrific.
Tequila may not be, but a jar of teeth will always be spooky.
Well, yeah, okay. But it's, you know, kind of, they cancel each other out.
I wouldn't do that, Danhausen.
No.
Danhausen. Look at.
See? I was just going to say
burned
that.
His hand.
Yep.
Come on! Disqualify him.
Mordecai finally making his way in. Zayd's lost control of this matchup, and it hasn't even started.
Now he's lost control.
I mean, if you never had control, you can't really lose it. Mordecai's just stalking Danhausen.
He's on a mission with that staff.
Mordecai insisting that Danhausen's a vampire. Quick to point out that a cross would bother a vampire, but it seems to burn Danhausen as well.
I don't know. They change the rules on that stuff all the time.
What?
Very precise chop there, Wadsworth.
No wasted motion in Danhausen's chop.
I don't know how damaging it was, but it was right on the mark.
And lining up for a big right hand, and there's a two-handed chop.
A little more damage.
I mean, you got two guys who are used to just confusing the hell and spooking their opponents. And now they're both yelling at the fans? What?
This is like an M. Night Shyamalan movie, Wadsworth.
Danhausen's...
Oh, his teeth fell.
Oh, the jar of teeth hit the floor.
That's what happened.
And I think it broke.
Well, it is a jar.
The jar of teeth broke, and Mordecai is being kind enough to collect them for him.
He's dressed in all white. He's being helpful.
He's returned the teeth to Danhausen. So this is a very gentlemanly matchup for two such supernatural and spooky characters. Well, there that goes. As soon as they call it gentlemanly, Danhausen goes right to the eyes. Now Danhausen hitting the floor, and he's off and running. Mordecai is not happy with him stalking him down. And there's Mordecai going into the ringside post. Oh, there you go. You brought it up earlier. He's calling for it, and he's calling for glasses.
That's a terrible idea.
Calling for drinks from the crowd. Even Mordecai's getting into it.
It is an infectious rhythm, Wadsworth. I'll say that much.
Mordecai is dancing. When I look at it, gets a drink from Danhausen. Mordecai is very much. Wait, I think Danhausen just poured his drink out.
He did.
He's encouraged. Oh, kicked him right in the throat. Kicked Mordecai in the throat while he was taking a drink. Mordecai's still up.
That's just not fair.
Mordecai's still on his feet.
Is he still dancing, or?
You know what? He's got a little bit of rhythm to it. He's dancing right into the cameraman. I think Danhausen's got to try to keep up with him.
Yeah.
But Mordecai, he's got the moves down.
He's trying to.
I don't know if he's more drunk off the drink or the kicks to the face and throat.
As someone who refuses to drink tequila because he had a bad experience, I'm going to go with it was the tequila.
Oh, it's the worst. I don't know how anybody does it. Danhausen now stalking Mordecai. He has used that whole bit to take advantage.
Mordecai trying to get his bearings back.
What did he have in his hand? He brought something out. What did he have in his hand?
What is that?
You want to get a Thorn. Let's just go ahead. Let's be vampires. Yes, vampires!
What's happening, Wadsworth?
I have no idea what they're doing right now.
Oh, they're vampire teeth.
Oh, there we go.
Is it wrong that we figure everything out like half a minute after they do it?
Well, these headsets are very nice. They do a good job of letting us hear what we're saying, but not so much what anybody else is.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, wait a second. Those teeth.
Oh, they got
teeth.
No. I thought they had an extra
Mordecai.
set.
No.
I thought they had an extra set.
No, Zay, don't do that. No teeth, Zay. It was very nice of Mordecai to provide the teeth when Danhausen.
I thought he had an extra set.
But he's hiding them. He has hidden the teeth under the ring apron.
Well, Mordecai apparently had enough.
Mordecai has a realtor sign. I wonder where he got that.
Oh, that's his brother.
Did they pay for that advertising?
Oh, I'm sure Thorn got something out of it.
Which one?
Good point.
Of course, if you're going to call for any realty here in the Indianapolis area, make sure to call Kevin Furtick.
Just don't buy anything around our hotel.
And Mordecai has now used the distraction to take back over on Danhausen.
This match is actually broken down into some wrestling, Rosworth.
Couple shots to the midsection. Danhausen fighting his way back into it. Throwing the right hands, but just like that, Mordecai using the size and strength to his advantage. Just laying the boots to Danhausen.
Xavier Brave getting in front.
Well, and Mordecai seems to respect the referees. Nope, never mind.
No, psych. Can't trust a vampire, Wadsworth.
It's not a vampire. He doesn't have any vampire teeth.
Oh, well, he had teeth before.
That's that other guy. That's the other brother.
Oh. Oh, wow.
That was not very.
I heard that.
That was not very holy of him at all.
Headset or not, I heard that.
Oh, Danhausen doesn't like swearing. I don't know if you're aware of that.
I did not know that.
Danhausen not a fan of swearing at all.
I am a fan, actually.
And there you see Danhausen winding up. Very quick to remind Mordecai that there is no swearing. Danhausen hitting the ropes up and over, landing on his feet, and incredibly executed. Getting the elevation to drag Mordecai down. Mordecai pulling himself in the corner. Danhausen looking to rally this crowd back behind him. He has been using this passion from the fans the whole matchup, but look out, Mordecai right behind him.
Caught him there hard.
Mordecai getting ahead of steam, sidestepping Danhausen. Danhausen up and over, lands on his feet. And Mordecai coming up, shoulder to the midsection. Slingshot over by Danhausen into the German suplex.
That's a big guy. He just German suplex. That was impressive there from Danhausen.
Definitely an incredible show of strength from the much smaller, and now he's calling for the teeth.
Does he know where they are?
He saw. He's got some left in the corner, it looks like.
Should he be calling for the tooth? Since most of them are on the floor still?
He's got a handful there in the corner. And there they are, right into Mordecai's mouth. And, the kick. Right to the jaw. And it may not have just been the teeth that he put in his mouth if any came out. Oh, but right there by the ropes. A good job of grabbing them by the veteran Mordecai. He may be out on his feet, but he still managed to figure out where he was.
Even after he cursed out Xavier, Xavier still called for the break on that. That's the kind of pro Xavier is.
And now he's got him up. That crucifix powerbomb position. Well, he's looking to throw him into the corner, it looked like, but Danhausen is out the back door. Danhausen rolls him up, 2, 3. Danhausen gets the win.
Guess that's why they call it a victory roll, Wadsworth. Crosses, teeth, tequila, realty signs. This one had a little bit of everything, Wadsworth.
Swearing.
Swearing.
Did not make Danhausen happy. No swearing. They're returning the realty sign to Mordecai.
Solid. He might not have another one.
Oh, there you see it right there. I told you, call Kevin Furtick. It's right on the side. Mordecai acknowledging. Oh, wait. Oh. Mordecai now looking. There, you see the number right there? Again, if you're in the Indianapolis area, you're looking for any realty.
Not by our hotel?
Call Kevin Furtick.
There do seem to be a lot of boarded up restaurants by our hotel, Wadsworth. Maybe you can get us a deal on one of those.
Mordecai headed out, still getting an ovation from the crowd for his performance. By the way, while we've got a break and we're